We're on. We're in the middle of a story for Mark, and we can't hear it. We're going to have to wait till the end of the segment.
Yeah.
It had to do with heat in Phoenix and beer.
And college.
And college. So we're definitely going to have to hear the end of this story. So and you can come over and share it right now, but maybe not.
We got 15 minutes.
15 minutes. So because this all started,
15
this
minutes.
is the Baco Motorsports Power Hour and the
Have a seat right here, man.
Auto Club Famoso Raceway segment.
Is it on? We're good. Yeah,
We're
we can
good.
Pull it off.
You can scoot down a little
Let
bit.
me see you in the camera.
Need to see me.
So this all started because Blake said
Versus
the air
saying slide
conditioner
Slide in. Okay.
the air conditioner is out in
Air's out on my truck right now.
in Blake's truck, and
Yeah.
we're telling him to man up because I had a friend used to write for the Phoenix paper, Mark Armijo, who I was relating cover IndyCar races. I'd stay with Mark. He bought a brand new truck in the late '80s without air conditioning in Phoenix, and I thought that's just bizarre.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
anyway, Mark's got a story about
Matt.
Phoenix. Matt.
This is Matt. Mark's over there.
Mark's over
yeah.
there.
My
Mark's-
air's out.
Mark is probably in.
Mike wants to go on vacation.
You know
It's confusing.
You know where Mark is? Mark's in an office with air conditioning.
yeah. The smartest one of the whole bunch. Yeah.
And the air conditioning in his car works too.
All right, so finish your story.
Finish the story. Well, for our home viewers,
Yeah.
I am going to college at Arizona State University. I'm driving from Illinois, suburban Chicago, Illinois, and you don't really need AC up in Chicago. I mean, it gets humid, hot, but you don't need AC because most of the year you're frozen. So drive down, get into Phoenix. It's a great night. It's beautiful. It's an incredible place. I'm used to all my windows being up. Get up the next morning, the next afternoon, and everybody says, "Matt, you're gonna go buy us beer," and I'm like, "Okay,
All right.
And so I'm in shorts and a tank top, and I got bare legs, and I go running down to it was an old Ford, and I go running down. Meanwhile, it's 100, and by that time, it's probably about 105, 106. Windows rolled up with vinyl seating
Yeah.
in there. And I go running in, open the door, and the heat wave has not come out of the door yet. And I just jumped in, and they said they heard me scream from about two and a half miles away.
You touch that vinyl.
And I actually did get first
I was
degree.
gonna
It
say,
was all
yeah.
red and just kind of got singed.
Yeah.
So you learned
So-
about heat.
Learned
Yeah.
about Phoenix heat in the car,
Yep.
and then I'm looking at all the other cars. I go, "Oh, that's why everybody has blankets and towels all over
yeah.
their seats."
But did you make the beer run?
Oh, of course, they wouldn't let me back in without making the beer run, man.
That's the most
Mission
important
accomplished.
thing.
Yeah.
There
Of
you go.
course, beer's the
And that's why we
Best.
alter our schedule in the summertime when you see us
So-
running night out there.
And we have a first slide for this show with Blake, and when Chris
That's
is
an
down
older
there,
picture.
Blake will not be doing this weekend because it's Memorial Day weekend.
I won't be.
Yeah,
I'll
so
be,
that's why I put
I'll
that
be
slide
around a little hole in the ground. It's got about 20,000 gallons of water in
Yeah,
it.
we
so-
don't have a picture of you. You're gonna have to supply
No.
us a picture of Blake in a lounge
You don't
chair
want to
at
see
the
that.
pool.
No. You know,
No.
I might send you one of me behind the barbecue, something
We're
like
behind
that.
the
maybe.
barbecue so we can show what Blake's doing this weekend because he won't be on the tractor. 'Cause
No, not this
Auto
weekend.
Club Famoso Raceway does not run Memorial Day weekend, and I don't know. Have you?
We don't do
really-
holidays.
You don't do. You haven't done those before, right?
No.
You stay
No, we
off of
never
them. You
have.
say
We do. We've all got family. You know, we work out there enough. Myself and all of our coworkers. We enjoy.
you got family.
You know,
the
a lot of our
racers have
coworkers are
family.
race fans. They love watching. You know, the Indy 500 and the big
The
Charlotte
Coca-Cola
race, right?
600.
Yeah,
It
we
used to be the
like
World
watching
600 back in the
motorsports.
day,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So,
So,
yeah, that's,
we all tune in and watch all that
So
stuff.
you're all ready to barbecue on the
I'm
weekend.
ready, man.
You're ready.
Well, I haven't got the meat yet, but I'll
So
take care of that.
here it
So,
is. You can only watch one, Indy 500 or the Coke 600 on Sunday.
You know what? I'm going to probably say the same thing that Scott said earlier. When I was a kid, Indy 500 hands down. Now I'd watch the Charlotte race
Charlotte
for
race.
sure.
So
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
I think the Indy 500 the last few years because it kind of waned. I thought the
Yeah.
Indy race the last couple of years have been great racing, and and it's shorter.
Yeah.
For my attention
yeah.
span. It's quicker, shorter. You get through it faster. The World 600, that's where you want to do things. You're in and out. That's a lot. That's 400 laps.
But I did the same thing, man. Tuned in on the radio and just wanted to see how our we had some local racers that were involved. So Snyder. And,
well, we used to think from Snyder qualified in the 60s.
Yeah.
His first race. So from there until Rick retired after the 92 season.
Yeah.
There was a local in the Indy 500 every year.
Yes.
That's a heck of a run for which speaks to the motorsports history in Bakersfield.
And not only local, but people who came through town and raced here.
Oh,
the Vukoviches and all.
You could look at Bakersfield Speedway back in the day. Their whole roster.
They're all there.
Even when Tony Stewart broke into Indy cars, he raced midgets out of Bakersfield Speedway.
Yeah.
So he'd raced 3 or 4 times. He'd come out early in the season. Then they had some Turkey Night Grand Prix here for a couple years.
Yeah.
So you had people like that running the Indy 500.
And we listened to the whole thing on the radio and then tune in and watch it still, knowing what happened. You knew what happened, but you wanted to see it.
Yeah, back in the day, for people who don't know, you used to have to watch the race delayed.
Right.
So
you could play it on the radio live and then go
watch it because you wanted to see it.
Want to see it in color, right?
Yeah. Because I used to see it in black and white, as I was saying back in the day. So a lot of fun. So we have a couple of slides. This is what's coming up in 2 weeks. Some of these slides are from past races. I think this is Greg, isn't it, from Bakersfield?
I think that's Greg Dreer.
Yeah,
that's probably one of our Summit. That's Mark Kirby, my
Summit
neighbor down the street.
I put up a couple of Summit slides.
Yeah, we got that coming
Mark
up.
Kirby, you got that coming up June
next weekend.
3rd and 4th.
Yes,
second
that's
and
correct.
3rd?
That's correct. Yeah, and there's the
that
Barta
first weekend
family.
in June.
I think it's the 3rd and 4th.
The reason why I'm
Second
running
and
the
3rd.
Barta family here.
Yeah, you got a little thing coming up on them, don't you?
Yeah, June 18th. We're on a Sunday, a little Father's Day story. That's Steve to the left. Ava, 8-year-old, is Steve's granddaughter, and Jason, his son, there to the right. That's his daughter. She just got her license out there, her
junior
dragster license. So they'll all be in competition on the
for
24th,
race.
25th.
That's correct.
So we're going to run that as a little Father's Day type of thing. So that story's done in the can. So if the Bartas watches, that's when it's going to be.
Yeah.
So there you go, a little story on them, which give a week in advance of the Anra Spring Nationals, and I thought that's always a good thing to do.
And we've got a street tuner stuck in the middle of those dates right there. I think it's on the 18th. That's the day before Father's Day. So that's okay. We're doing the Summit off weekend. Not off. We're all going up to Washington to watch my nephew graduate high school, then back down for our street tuner, and then we'll do our Anra.
And the street tuner will be the weekend of the 10th. That's
the 18th.
18th.
So day before Father's Day.
On Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
So
Father's Day is the next day.
So
you got
Saturday night. And speaking of the street tuner, I don't have any photos or anything. I didn't get out there.
We had a pretty good one.
How was the street tuner
event? It was good.
Event?
219 cars. Yeah.
And if we don't know, the street tuner event is designed. It's street legal, cars only, and you're looking to get anybody who might want to. Well, basically,
shouldn't say street legal, but they need to be close to
street legal,
not purpose-built drag cars, not all tubbed out and rails and altered, all that. So
and basically, kind of
just take it off the street and
take it off the street, or anybody who's got at least a new Challenger or something, or a new Camaro or something. Say, I want to go out there and see what it does, but I'm a little iffy. What do I do? Go out to the street tuner races. It's not.
There's no pressure. We'll
no
help
pressure.
you out.
It's not a regimented drag race.
We had a lot of first-time drivers out there this time. It was really cool to see.
It's a time to get out there and learn about drag racing.
And NHRA really has helped us in that area. They have a new 10-0 rule now. You can run 10 seconds and slower in an unaltered street car. So I mean, you got these Challengers and stuff. They can run out there close to that. They're running, mid-10s.
Yeah.
So now, if you haven't altered it, obviously altering it means you can't do much. But probably could have some exhaust change, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. But why do you need a lot of changes where you could get 1,000 horsepower
you can run off the showroom floor
on racing gas Challenger?
Exactly.
And go out there and see what it does. 1,000,
so a lot of Corvettes, Challengers,
I go back to the
Chargers.
Day
it's been fun
of drag racing in the 70s when I was out there playing around for a while. And when I think about a production vehicle, putting out even on high octane gas, 93, 91, 800 horsepower.
Yeah.
It just boggles my mind. The technology from the mid 70s to now is just, how do you get 800 horsepower out of a street engine? And 800 horsepower on a car that you can drive around as a daily driver.
Exactly.
Just amazing.
And that's the challenge we have. How do you apply that to the drag strip? Because we have to go out there and make sure the track is you can't over prep it. You can't prep it a lot because a lot of them are on radial tires still. and they don't like the VHT. So there's kind of that fine line. We have to keep going out there and kind of give them a little bit. We can't go out there and do a regular big prep we do for, say, an ANRA race, or because they're all on slicks.
Right.
We have to go out there and kind of just slowly kind of give them
Do you
the
just
track
do it
grip,
with the
you know.
rubber? With the
No,
rubber
we spray it,
You
but
spray
it's a
not
light spray
a
throughout
light
the
spray.
night. It's not a heavy go out there.
You don't go out there and spray it as you would for a nostalgia event.
Exactly
or
right.
For the any
Yeah.
one cars,
That's
that
correct.
type of thing.
Yeah, we kind of just slowly give it
They
to
don't
them
want
out
too
there.
much grip. It's just
Well, that and they'll just spin through it. Their radials will stand up on. They won't. The
won't
slicks
grip it.
will
The
lay
slips
flat
will-
on this.
and
Yeah,
they'll
like
bite it,
this.
and the radials will just
stay right on top of it. So we have to kind of slowly give them a little bit of, and of course at night there's more traffic and more commotion and more dust. So we have to kind of go out there and keep brooming it and dragging it, and then give them a little dusting of the VHT. So
Now I saw
it's
you.
fun.
You have a camera in the tower, and
Did you see the,
that you run? I saw some of the video. And there's no sound. You can be. What I noticed from the video, you put up what 20, 30 minutes of video. I think it was.
We're on most of the night.
Were you on most of the night?
Yeah,
I
we
just
were.
saw.
and there was sound for that. I don't know if there's sound right now on the replay. You can see.
Yeah,
on
I've seen the
Facebook, but
replay,
yeah.
and I can see the scoreboard was blank an awful
a lot of no
lot.
times.
So there seems to be a lot of
Yeah.
people who don't want anyone else to know
what they're doing.
What they're
Yeah.
doing.
Like we said before, we know what they're doing. We have a log sheet upstairs. We see the numbers. So if they're not complying with the rules, we step in. But yeah, a lot of wagering going on. A lot of just fun wagering. Just guys wanting to challenge so and so, and you can see it. They're out there talking, and they always gather up in a group, and you can tell something's going on, something's going down. So, but it was fun. Everything stayed clean and civil, and we had a good time.
And that's
so,
219 cars.
219 was our car
So
count.
that's pretty good car count. So
yeah.
And
so
then
big thanks to Auto Club. They're sponsoring
Yeah,
that
the
this
Auto-
year, and we had some
triple-
free decals for this one. We're making some shirts and all kinds of giveaway stuff to give out there for
that's
the next
good
one.
because you want to
And
keep this going. You want to
bet.
if you can get 200 cars, if you can get more 250,
Yeah.
that's even better.
as long as we can give them the runs, that's
Give
the
them the
important
runs.
thing is get their runs.
And did they run it
and
right
there's
up
our
until
track
about 2 a.m.?
mascot. Yeah, we actually ran right up till 2. So we finished up, got out of there at 3 something, and I was home in bed just before 5.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
the new track
This is our new
mascot to
yeah.
kind of replace Harley, who's misses a race or two because of politics.
Not during the March meet though.
Not during the March
Harley's
meet.
welcome with the March
Harley's
meet.
welcome at the March meet. So, but yeah, as important as the drag race, ear protection.
That's right.
protection.
Yeah, we got everything. Got sun
Yeah.
protection, ear protection.
I mean,
so
that dog is set up.
hopefully there's a bowl
and
of
it's-
water nearby.
I
We're all
imagine
set.
that's true. That dog is probably well hydrated, and that dog doesn't look too unhappy for being at the drag strip.
Yeah.
I think that's a happy dog, and why not? He's at the
Why
drag
not?
strip
At
with
the-
a
at
good
the-
owner.
at the digs.
Why not? Huh? So you'll be around the pool this weekend.
We will be. I'll
That's
be
good.
watching whatever racing is on
Let's
for
get in.
sure.
We come back in next weekend. We'll promote.
Do it.
Talk about
Getting ready for
the
Summit.
Summit Series and who's leading points in that series.
Sounds good.
Run that down a bit. Okay.
Sounds
Thanks
great.
for
Thank
coming
you.
in, and thanks for the story, Matt, about
Thank you,
how
thank
hot
you.
vinyl seats get
How
in
hot
Phoenix.
is it? You know.
So-
Yeah,
Yeah,
Phoenix.
exactly.
And we'll see you next week too, probably. So
All right, bud.
we'll be back with another segment of Power Hour in a minute.